It's the side of New York City. Today, it's the second of 3 games here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the second of 3 games here on this Sunday. We continue with Super Wild Card Weekend here on EA Sports. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with a speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They'll take that 14 yards on play number 1.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. Andrew Van Ginkel there on the stop.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
That's caught. He finds Danny Gray. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
That's good. More on Lions. First down.
Yellow.
First and 10 at the 35.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Throwing now is Mahomes. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards. And 3rd and 8 now. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he is caught. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Marvin Harrison Jr. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
Out of the gun, here's Dart. He finds Wilson. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double-team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And he's going to get this down near the 25. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
the 26-yard line.
Throwing his dart. Touchdown! Noah Fant, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Giants respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up. And
now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 56 yards. And the Lions have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. To the air, dart. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
From the gun, here's Dart. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That's good for 28 yards.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Dart once more. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Kayvon Thibodeaux, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation.
Got it. Ready? 19 Tiger. ready? 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates. 7 Come 19. Come 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Check go.
Now Dart. His throw incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Throwing from the gun here, Dart. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Christian Watson, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Giants are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Gibbs straight ahead. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 70 yards rushing for him in this first half as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. Now Mahomes. Finds Gibbs on a check down. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down.
Yellow. Yellow.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jamison Williams, 33 yards. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. Now for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Lions 21, Giants 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Dart. And that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing his Dart. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that will be incomplete. Try to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
He's got his target. That's complete. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
They'll throw again. Dart. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
To throw now, Dart. Completes it to Fant on the right side. Look at the big fella go. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Noah Fant with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Giants are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we got a tie game here in a back-and-forth 1st half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. To midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Lions. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming. And that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around. Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Dart going to look to throw here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant 1st down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, We see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Second and 10.
35-yard line.
Let's go now. 19 tight. 19 tight. Come 19. Come 19.
Throwing. Dart. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
Brings up third down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Here we go. 18, right here. 60 left. 6, go.
From the gun, Dart. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, 64 yards. And the Giants are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. And they just ran the fly route there, didn't they?
You broke it down perfectly. He ends up catching that one and taking it all the way into the end zone.
Well, thanks. It was pretty simple to break down, though. I mean, that's just a guy going, running on the go route, making a play.
Speed,
Kills.
speed, speed. And what does it do?
It kills.
There you go.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. So right back to square one. Touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime, and to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the two of us. Yeah, I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the second half. The same as these teams, because right now everything's working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow them down?
Yeah, both defenses back on their heels. Mahomes going to throw. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. There he goes, right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. And we'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true to you, because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animating.
And he's caught downfield. It's Waller. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So from 135 all the way over to the other. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Hero 15. Attack. Yellow.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. So nothing doing there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, defense. Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. Bates' kick is good. And that'll bring them back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And just shutting him off there. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Dart. Got a man here. It's Wilson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw is Dart. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Counter play. Here's Gibbs. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 1st down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. And off to Gibbs, headed right here. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And even 100 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the wild card round. Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36.
Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. 70 rings. 70 rings.
Dart. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. Touchdown, Giants. Christian Watson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Giants have retaken a third-quarter lead. Sanders on for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Giants 42, Lions 38.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 11 yards there and a Lion 1st down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Absolutely nowhere to go with the football, and he's just going to put this one in the Hudson River. Maybe he's a little fortunate he didn't get called for grounding because that one was well over everyone's head.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's got it complete to Gibbs. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yes, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop it. Mahomes in the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Yellow. Hey, 50 set.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. He'll try to do it himself. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
It's a gain of 20. And the Lions.
So the drive will continue. After the conversion on 4th, they'll work from the 20 on 1st down. Hand off now to Gibbs. 124 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And it's caught. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jameson Williams saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Lions have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
Giants 42. Jack Fox kicking off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. To the air, Dart. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now Dart. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. He'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or two in this situation.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. That was a lightning-fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
What's that expression, life comes at you fast? In this case, the defenders came even faster. Incomplete.
Now, this is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal.
Viking 18, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, ready.
They'll try to throw for it with Dart. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
Well, you know me pretty well now. You know what I want to do after that completed pass. 4th down by 3. What do I want to do here?
You want to go for it. You might be tempted. I think they need to kick it.
Yeah, someone might have to overrule me. Get the kicker out there and tie this game up.
I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And it's all on the line now, all even in this wild card matchup. Maybe their most important drive of the season coming up right now here, 1st and 10. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Able to find Gray here. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. 131 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous. To say we're going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
Yellow.
Another run for Gibbs here. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Mahomes now to throw. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Mahomes to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harrison. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Well, the crowd here at MetLife Stadium in full roar. 3rd down. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. Bates' kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a 3-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
Here's 1st and goal. On the give, here's Gibbs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
13-yard line.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run it with Gibbs. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime, they just likely won this thing in regulation.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
His kick is
Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
45. Jack Fox, the kickoff for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. The Lions stay alive as we say thanks for watching and so long. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from MetLife Stadium.